Attention! All things shared in this video are simply the opinions of the Unexplained Files. The following footage is not tampered with, and all of the events and reactions are unplanned and genuine.
Good evening, everyone. We hope you're doing very well. We are finally back with another investigation, and it feels like it has been far too long. We're back at the Bishops Tawton Church. The last time we came here, we had some experiences by this bench where something seemed very interesting and excited by the fact that we were communicating with it. We also were rudely interrupted by a dog walker that scared the shit out of both of us. So fingers crossed we don't get another one of those tonight. But I say, seeing as this is quite an interesting place, let's jump into tonight's investigation.
Let's do it. Story of my life, huh? Leaving the bag in the car.
That's alright. This was where we saw the things with the thermal peeking over the wall as well.
Yeah, it was over that way, wasn't it?
It was,
Might pull the thermal out later and have a look.
Be interesting to see if anything comes up. Look at the moon up there. I can still see that despite seeing nothing else. This is the right way to spend a Friday night. I could have sworn I saw someone walk around that when that light's just gone on. I thought, just as I turned to see you, I thought I saw like a flash. So I didn't know if it was like us seeing something reflect off a street light, but then that security light went on.
Oh, on the opposite side.
See,
Interesting.
I wouldn't mind, but we're about to go back in there. And that's where we've just come out from.
That's alright.
Unless both the security lights turn on at the same time.
Don't know.
Because I saw something and then the security light goes on.
Most strange. Let's go.
And I thought what it was at first was when you get like, you know, when you walk through a graveyard and sometimes a street light or some shine comes off or something and reflects off the grave. And if it's especially shiny, you'll see it. It looks like it floats across out the corner of your eye. I thought I saw that, but then the light went on. So I'm just kind of like, right, okay.
Yeah, I can't remember if just that.
Oh, okay, that was that. Going across that grave. That's what that was.
I can't remember if just that one went on when we first walked in it. It'll be on the video though.
Yeah.
So we'll have to look.
It's a bit ominous that that light's flickering as well.
Yeah.
Well, that answers that question. They're here on a separate circuit.
So maybe something was over there. We'll look back on the video when we was walking up here because we'll see if just this one came on. Should we walk round there and see?
Yeah, I feel like it's probably the best idea. Yeah, so this was I saw it about here, but then I thought it was just reflecting off a grave.
Oh, jeez.
Oh. That wasn't like that last time.
Okay, I guess we'll go back.
The other way.
Yeah. That little critter ain't happy though, whatever it is.
No. And another thing, if something was walking along here, they ain't got far.
Yeah. I'd be interested to look back on the video though, see if just this one went off when we first walked around.
See, the worst part about having this light in my face is I can't, like, when I scan over the graves like this, I can't really see a great deal.
I know, yeah. So, do you want to have a little stroll first, or to
I say
start
we
on
might
the
as well
bench?
just focus most of it over here, because this is where we had interaction last time, and I know there was a bit of spirit talk way over that way last time, but
Not
nothing
much, was it?
to speak of really.
It was more.
He was here. Was this bench?
So, what do you want to do? Like some cat balls in the cave?
Start with cat balls, and yeah, we can do that. Yeah. If there's any spirits with us right now that want to come and communicate with us, we invite you to come up to this bench and interact with some of our devices. The device in the middle there, if you go near it, it will light up. And these cat balls either side, if you bump into them or touch them, they'll light up. We've been here before, and they were lit up before. If you could do that for us again, that would be fantastic.
I always sometimes wonder, what goes on around graveyards, because you see some where people do videos and there's all kinds of shadows or light anomalies and that.
Oh yeah.
And then other ones you usually feel just quite calm and peaceful.
I think a big part of it is dependent on your mood, where you're at.
Maybe we need to be in a mood.
I'm so mildly irritated.
Why don't you go and sit on this bench and interact with some of those devices for us, please? Always so quiet.
Yeah.
Just feel like quite calm again now. I did feel a little bit like...
I'm still a bit like...
Probably just because you said you saw something and that light was on. Maybe,
I'd forgotten about that, but now you mention it.
It's like, I don't know, like I think sometimes people, I guess, think of ghosts as like a negative thing, innit? A lot of times, but there could be someone that's spirit here that is just, visiting or...
Yeah, just fear of the unknown, isn't it, really? It's hard to... You don't know what it is, and it freaks you out. It's perfectly normal, I think. But it is intriguing. And that's another thing, like, why is it like ghost hunts always happen at night? Like, nothing good's usually out at night.
No.
So, look at all the people on town at night. So if that's the case, going out at night and trying to see things that are hiding or you can't normally see, it's like, of course, people are going to be concerned. Do you not want to come up and light up any of our devices? Like I said, we've been here before, and these devices lit up. Do you recognise us from before, or do you not?
Maybe you can make a noise first. Can you knock on something like this?
If that door opens. Hello. I'm not pretending to be an Avon lady if that does open.
If it opens, I'm running. If I just hear a latch go, I'm like, right, let's go. That sounded quite flimsy, actually. Like, go away.
Yes. noticed for a door, it's got a quite surprising lack of handles.
Yeah.
I have another device here that I'm going to place down on this bench that might allow you to speak into it so we can hear what you have to say. If you want to talk to us, this is the best way to do it. I'm not a fan of that.
I don't know if the camera or the audio picked that up, but there was
Yes, it's me.
Yes, it's me.
You say, yes, it's you.
There was a tap on that door next to me. Can you do that again if that was you? You tap on that door again. Why don't you copy me?
I'd be careful on that door just in case someone is in there.
I suppose it was quite random that it had a tap and then that was like, yes, it's me.
But I wonder whether it could mean that, yes, it's me from before.
Maybe.
When you say, yes, it's me, are you who spoke to us last time? Do you remember us being here before?
We're here to help.
What?
We're here to help.
Yeah.
We don't need any help. We're okay.
If you can make some noises, that'd be ideal.
That'd be ideal. We don't need any help, we're just here to communicate and share whatever happens in this space. If you do want to interact with us, why don't you light up some of these devices for us? Just nudge them or go near them. That will light them up for us. Or if you don't... Oh.
Dancing.
Dancing. It's weird because I have this thing in my head that's something to do with that. I won't say what it is because I ain't trying to give him any ideas. But I do have something that's relevant to that stuck in my head at the minute.
Mm.
If you don't have anything of sense to say to us, then I guess we'll have to move along. We saw a light go on at the front of the... 8.
8.
Don't think it is. It's not.
8 what?
If you're talking about the amount of milk bottles sitting on the wall, I ain't here for singing. Just waiting for someone to pop round that corner.
Oh man.
I've got a lethal sidekick. They're getting one if they come round that corner. What was that? I heard a shh.
I don't think I heard anything.
It's like, you know, if you've got like if you get your camera like with an extended like lens and you twist it and it makes that.
Mm.
It did that. I heard that from like over your way. Then I just heard birds, so I don't know if it was a bird or something.
Or you can check back over.
Yeah, hopefully the camera's picked something up.
Editing.
I reckon we should pick up and go around the front half because I want to see what that was going on with that light.
Yeah.
We head over.
Yeah, can do.
We've moved to a different part of the church now. We saw the security light go on earlier. Was that you? This should be the sort of place where you look in the window and there's a place looking at you.
Yeah, just sit there. Do that.
I don't know if I want to do this. No, that's not happening. That isn't happening.
See if you'll sit up there.
See, we'll sit. I just don't trust nothing to go.
Yeah.
You were speaking to us around the corner. Are you still happy to talk to us here?
Candle.
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 There's no candles here, but there are some lights.
Oh, that scared me.
What?
Where you're holding that, there's like made a little light reflection on the wall and it moved across and I just caught it. I was like,
That was a bit of a shit in pants moment because you've just gone over my shoulder.
Like,
It's one of those moments where I'm just like,
whatever
it is, just don't tell me what it is. If I don't need to see it, it's not that bad. If you step near that device with the light on, it will light up some more. Could you do that for us?
Use something else.
Well, manners don't go far, but you know, I've got cameras.
what do I sit on there? Is that flat enough?
If I put
Like
them
in a
on the-
train.
It is a train. Use something else. We've summoned a train for you, as is our power. We've placed down some cat balls, just like we did before.
He's rocking through this time by the sound of it. he ain't hanging around.
I wouldn't. Oh, hello.
I probably ain't turned off yet, is it?
I don't know. I thought I placed that one first.
Well,
We've
if that
placed-
was you, can you do that again, please?
I'm going to step back so you've got some room.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Oh, thank you. This was a device that you lit up before, the last time we were here. Would you be able to perhaps light up the other one for us?
And
He
there's-
likes you.
Thanks.
Cheers. You can subscribe if you want.
Why don't you light that up again if you can, please? Because there's no breeze.
No.
That's totally flat.
Yeah.
There's
And I
nothing
think
to-
that was the one that went off before as well.
There's nothing that's going to be moving there.
No, not at all. You use this device to interact. Would you be able?
Hear the footsteps.
Gonna listen. We can't hear the footsteps, or we haven't heard them. But what we can see is when you light up these devices. Would you do that again for us?
Because there's nothing that sets them off apart from motion, is there?
Tongue tearer.
Tongue terror. I had this when I was in Dunedin Den in Scotland. And I made the joke saying I like to think I'm a bit of a tongue terror, alluding to my music.
Why don't you set that cat ball off for us again? Was that? It might have been my breath. That shit me up then. Just
Huh?
I saw like mist here. I don't know if it's my breath that carried and went up. I was like,
My breath carries that far.
why don't you light that device up again for us, please?
Or the one to the left of it. The one with
Oh,
many lights on it.
Do it now. Even if it's just once more, just for us.
You
Just
can trust us.
I'm alright, thanks. I'ma choose who I trust. I don't need to be told. But if you want to keep communicating, at the very least, we'll listen. Would you be able to light up that device again for us, please?
Oh,
Oh,
hello.
thank you.
Was that a yes? that you're still here?
Matthew.
Matthew, is that who was excited to see us, to speak to us? If that is you, would you be able to light up the device on the right, the one you've not lit up yet? If you could light that one up for us, we'll know who we're talking to.
Bloody cars, man, go away.
Yeah. Well, I quite like this in a way because we're in like a very, not public area, but, well, it's public, but by the road. We're not hidden away somewhere. Stuff is still happening. It's kind of like it doesn't have to be in the middle of nowhere, hidden away in the middle of the night and darkness for stuff to actually happen.
If that's you, Matthew, why don't you light up that device again for us, please? Or the other one. Any of the others.
Tonight.
Yeah, tonight.
But tonight.
Do it again. What's interesting, it's gone off at least twice.
Well, see, I know we didn't catch it the first time, but I'm pretty confident that that one had stopped going off because I placed that one first and that other one
Right,
next to it.
yeah, I
so if
didn't-
one had gone off,
Yeah, I weren't really watching when you put them down, so I'm not sure.
I mean, we've at
Audi-
least caught two clear going off.
Yeah.
Is the other one on? Yeah. That's how much I had to move it to make it go off. What about this one? This one's a lot more sensitive. I wonder if I move them over, whether the other one will start going off.
Can try.
Running out of hands here. That one's still going. Oh,
Holy Spirit.
Holy Spirit. Is he knocking about?
Yes.
I mean, given the place and what they would have worshipped here, or still do, makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Can you light up one of those devices again for us just before we leave, please? Because I can't...
We're lost here.
We're lost here. See, part of me instinctively wants to make jokes, but then I'm also like, don't be a dick. You say you're lost here, how are you lost? In the kindest way possible, there's not many places for you to go anymore.
There's another train coming.
Can't help but being distracted. Train!
Move back a bit so I make sure I'm getting you and the window in shot.
Yeah, I've got it a little bit in the shop.
Yeah.
Just moving the devices around, nothing seems to be lighting up anymore. I don't know whether it's just because one was perhaps wobbly. I really don't know.
Yeah, but there was no way it could move on there, is there really?
We don't mean harm.
We don't mean harm.
That's good.
That's good, and we don't mean any disrespect. We just want to share any messages you have. But you need to communicate with us for us to share a message.
Is that another train or the same one?
Do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I know there's a road over there, but that was a bit close for comfort. The place does feel somewhat eerier to me than it did before.
Yep. A little bit, yeah.
But then I might just be because I've not been out on an investigation in a while, so I'm a bit like, I heard that.
That was quite loud, wasn't it? Wonder if the cameras picked that up.
It was like I didn't quite hear clearly what it
Sounded
was.
like a twig snap or something.
Yeah, well, I heard it a bit like a. Well, we did hear foxes right down that way, and there is big fields nearby, so it wouldn't surprise me if it was something of that effect.
The only problem with this light? I can't see. F4. Another security
light is there. It's funny because I was thinking to myself, why is there not a security light there? There is. There's like a table over there, look.
Yeah. Well, something made
Help
him
me.
Help me, it said.
help me.
There's no helping we can do. As I've said before, and I'll say it again,
Should we go on?
the best we can do is share a message for you. But you need to give us a message to share. See, this is why I'd like to have like a medium along with us, because when it's saying things like help me and all this stuff, I instinctively have a bit of a bias to look at that in a negative way, but maybe someone who's a bit more knowledgeable might be able to actually communicate in a way we can't. And if there is something that genuinely needs help, then maybe they can, but we can't. We're just... Excuse you!
Should we try one more time around the other side? And
I
then,
don't want to, but we might as well.
And then call it?
Yeah. I'm freaked out by the prospect, but let's do it.
Be alright.
Funny, just before you were like, should we go back over there? I was thinking to myself, man, I'm glad we're not over the other side anymore.
I'm like, let's go back to the other side.
And I just went, oh fuck, I knew you would. So we're here for a few minutes longer to give it
Hey over here.
What did it say?
hey over here.
Where are you? Can you knock on this door again?
Someone's going to open that. Reverend's having a nap.
Yeah. Well, at least we had a couple of interesting things. Cat balls
cat
and
ball,
knock on
yeah.
the... You thought you heard something. I didn't hear anything, but...
Could have just been another twig, but I've heard that foxes and the likes, so I'm kind of like bit not too certain on that. Would you be able to light up any of these devices for us again? You did when we were around the other side of the church, not on your side. Or would you want us to leave?
Tell us to leave if you want us to go now.
Be here till 3 in the morning now waiting for it.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to call it. Doodle. The responses are jumping between being somewhat creepy and somewhat playful, which is in and of itself extremely creepy.
Yeah.
Just got to get back into the swing of it. I suppose we're in winter now. Well, there we are, aren't we? Is it winter, technically?
Yeah, when does winter start? Is it December or something?
I should know,
Or
but
is
I
it
don't.
late November? Oh, I can't remember.
Either way, it's cold as shit and dark as shit. So I feel like it's going to be a lot different to when it's summer and we've come here in t-shirts because it's warm enough and doesn't get
Right.
dark till late and so on.
Proper clear night, the moon's up there.
Oh yeah, like it's a lovely
Pointing you
night. Although I don't fancy looking up and admiring the moon after what happened last time at Chapelwood. Unfortunately, it sort of disappeared on us.
Erica.
Erica's here as well. Oh,
Thank you for lighting that up for us. Would you be able to light up the other device for us? The one to the left of it? See, remember last time we did this, I was thinking the vibrations on the bench might be making them go off, but that's the furthest away from the phone. Could you light up that device again for us, please?
If you could do it one more time for us, then we'll leave you alone. It's not to make you do little party tricks for us, it's just so we can know that you're here, just a way to communicate with us.
There's a lot of people that won't believe you're here, and even we need good proof that you are here. Anywhere.
Anywhere.
If you're able to light up these devices, then we can see that you're here. It gives us a good idea of who we're talking to. Maybe then we can ask you some questions and get to know you. That's why we ask.
What was that?
What?
It might have been another twig snap. I couldn't tell where it came from, whether it was back there or not.
I heard something off in that direction just a second ago, but goodness knows. There are like animals, foxes and stuff around, so it's probably something to do with that. I hope that's all it is, because be damned if it's not. Man, I was ready to shimmy, but as soon as the light's gone off. I won't ask any more times after this if you don't want to, but if you could light up that device for us just one more time, and then we'll make our way out of here.
What do you reckon we should call it?
Yeah, can do.
Alright guys, so that wraps that one up at Bishops Tawton Church. Do you know what the name of the church was called? Was it St. John's or something? I can't remember now.
Truth be told, I can't remember. A lot creepier this time, for me anyway. That was weird, that last second, something like creeping up behind me. I'm just like, At first it's like, hey, over here. And then it's like, anywhere, and all this. It was a bit weird energy to it in this place, for me, a bit tense.
And we haven't been out for a little while, like this anyway.
So that's probably part of playing it.
Yeah, just kind of getting.
But some nights
it
is just more tense than others, and it's a full moon on an empty. Well, it's not full moon, but it's a very bright moon on a very clear skies.
Yeah. A
Bunch
lot of
noise.
people around as well.
Yeah.
We're trying to bring you guys some good content, but it's a real struggle, to find places at the moment, especially anything outdoors, like with the weather coming up to winter and that. And
we've been to quite a few locations now, so without driving quite far out, it's difficult to find more.
And a lot of places want to charge extortionate prices just to go there for a few hours,
Or you simply can't get in because no one knows who you are.
Yeah.
So we're doing our best to bring you the best content we can. We're getting a bit creative and trying some new things with the case files and the React videos, but we're always going to make sure that when we can, we'll get out and investigate for you, and we hope you enjoyed this one. If you did and you want to see more of our investigations, as I always do, I'll stick a card at the top so you can check out more of our investigations. We hope that you're enjoying our new React series and our cryptid case files, and until you join us again, we hope you enjoyed this video and the rest of your evening, and we'll catch you in the next one.
See you later, guys. Bye.